Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be going over the brand new summonable LR to hit global, LR Bojack, full power Bojack Galactic Warrior. So, his leader skill is a new breed that we're seeing on global. We've just seen the Super AGL type with Trunks and Goten. So it gives Extreme INT types key +4, HP, attack and defense 100%. So it's one more key than Kid Buu and 20% less stats. And then he does have the sub category of super types get key +2, HP, attack 70 and defense 70%. So obviously he's an LR, he's got two supers, Galactic Buster, which is colossal damage and greatly lowers defense, and Galactic Suppression, which is mega colossal damage, raises extreme type allies attack by 40% for one turn. So really good. So his passive skill, he gives himself attack and defense plus 80%. Then, depending on your HP at the start of the turn, he then gets one of two leanings. So he gets an additional attack boost up to 70% the more HP you have remaining. So the more health you have, the bigger an attack boost he gives himself. Then he also gives himself a defense boost, but the bigger the defense boost is based on the less HP you have. So if you start the turn on full health, you're only going to get a small, if possibly zero defense boost from the passive, but you're going to get a huge attack boost, so you'll get the full 70%. Whereas if you start the turn on incredibly low health, you're going to get a huge defensive boost and not much of an attack boost. Now, being an LR and having ridiculously high stats anyway, this means that even on modes like Super Battle Road, if you start the turn on low health, he can tank even supers for quite a low amount of damage. So, very good. He's a very underrated unit. If you've seen any showcases of him from JP, you'll know what he can do. Hopefully we're going to get a good performance out of him in this video. His links are the Hera Clan and Galactic Warriors, which are basically completely useless on Extreme INT. Those only really come into play if you use him on the Resurrected Warriors category and use one of the other Bojacks or possibly the Gokua, who, if you keep an eye out for, we will have a showcase of him tomorrow as well. He's got big bad bosses, which is obviously fairly common and a very good link. Thirst for Conquest, a few units have that. The Turles has it, who is probably going to be his best link partner on the team that we're going to be running, especially because he gives him a nice big key boost with his passive, and they share Shattering the Limit. He also has Revival, which means if you're using Angel Golden Frieza or Metal Cooler as a support unit, they will have that. And then obviously he has Legendary Power, but for as far as Extreme INT goes, that doesn't really help him out. Resurrected Warriors, of course, he shares that category with LR Majin Vegeta and LR Broly, so lots of potential there. So I don't have him myself, so we got to use him as a friend. So we will be showing off the Extreme INT team. His 12 key multipliers 150%, 24 key 200%. So it breaks down here the details of how the passive works. I'm not going to read the whole thing out now, so if you want to pause the screen and read that, feel free. But I did cover it briefly, and we're going to try and get to see it in action in the showcase anyway. So if we jump over to the gameplay here, we're just in Boss Rush. We'll probably do maybe the first two fights just to see. Obviously, if Bojack runs absolute rampage, then we could potentially go on to Cooler. So we've got the Deborah support unit on this rotation, and they share Shattering the Limit. So that means we can get his 18 key super straight off the bat. So that is very nice indeed. So he will absolutely take him out in one here, I would imagine. So let's see what he can do. I think his super attack animation is amazing. So in comes the squad, ganging up like they did on Gohan in the movie. And then they all vanish away for the huge key blast. So over 1 million damage. So he didn't take him out, and he gets the dodge. I'm pretty sure the friend only has the free level 5, since I don't think they have any dupes. But there you go. He gets the level 5 dodge straight away on the first turn. I think I'm too used to seeing him showcased on the Resurrected Warriors team, so I was expecting the one shot there, but considering we've got, with his leader skill and Kid Buu, we've got a 220% stat increase, whereas obviously on the Resurrected Warriors team, you're looking at over 300%, so we need to float off the Turles so we can get him on rotation with Bojack. get some health back with you, and then let's have a quick look at the Bojack actually, just to see. So he's super attack 17, so almost at 20, which is pretty good. The only other one I saw on my friends list was super attack 2. I really don't know why you would do that. So yeah, he doesn't have the plus 2000 yet. Nearly there, and he's got the level 5 dodge, so not bad, not bad. So let's grab those with Turles. I don't think we can one-turn the ape, but Frieza with his attack reduction on super type enemies passive, taking very little damage there. So yeah, if you're still struggling to do Extreme INT Super Battle Road, if you can find an LR Bojack friend and you have Kid Buu, then it's definitely a good combination. The fact that he can tank really well when you're on low health obviously helps, and of course he does do a large amount of damage. Ooh, so here we go. So now I've got him on rotation with 2 key supports, and he had full health, so, well, almost full health, so... Oh, okay, that guy has Thirst for Conquest and Loyalty, so... Well, actually, no, that might be those two. Yeah, that's very nice. So, 2 key supports. Let's give him all of those. Get another nice 18 key super. And there you go. So yeah, the Turles not only gives the key boost, he also gives an attack boost. So having them on rotation together is going to be great. And you saw there, even with the ridiculously high amount of health that we had, meaning that Bojack was getting more of an attack boost than a defense boost, he still tanked for double digits and then did over 1 million damage without needing to crit. So... And like I say, this is on the Extreme INT team with him as a leader. If you had him on your team with a friend Kid Buu, that's an extra 20% to his stats right there. So, definitely not a unit that you want to overlook. It's very, very powerful. I mean, obviously, summonable LRs are all pretty powerful, but I feel like Bojack was definitely overlooked when he first came out on JP, probably just because he's Bojack, and he's not exactly a character that's ever been hugely popular. I think he's pretty cool. The Bojack movie is probably one of my favourites. Even though there's definitely some criticisms, the final fight, the end of the movie basically is very much a parallel to the end of the Cell Saga, with the fact that Gohan, after everybody else gets beaten down, Gohan finally powers up, goes Super Saiyan 2, one-shots all of the minions, and then defeats the bad guy. So definitely, obviously, very close parallels there to the end of the Cell Saga, but very cool movie. I like it. So, plus it's cool to see the SS2 Kid Gohan in the actual orange and blue gi. So, one of my favourites of the movies. Let me know in the comments which one of the Dragon Ball movies is your favourite and which one is your least favourite. Although I imagine a lot of people would probably agree that their least favourite is the Bio Broly movie. Because even if you don't like Broly, you have to admit that movie is a bit of a travesty. So, okay, so we finished off Goku without any trouble, and now we are going on to the Vegeta event, and we have Turles on rotation with Bojack finally. So, grab another 18 key super. So you can see here, even though Extreme INT would normally have a key issue, just by running a couple of support units, we haven't had any trouble getting the 18 key super with Bojack. I might deliberately get the 12 key one in the next rotation just so we can actually see it, but of course he instantly destroys the first stage Vegeta. Second stage is Tech, so I imagine he is going to get immediately destroyed as well. In fact, let's let Kid Buu do it since we'll get the heal, because I imagine Frieza probably would just one-shot as well. So you can grab those. Double digits on the Kid Buu. Kid Buu is a very good and underrated unit. Obviously, it sucks that he has no key links, but at least by having the friend Bojack, we're starting with 7 key. And there you go, 1.7, almost 1.8 million with type advantage. So my Buu has all of his paths open, but due to lack of intelligence orbs, I think he's only at about 88%. So getting there slowly but surely. So okay, so shall we go for the Yeah, we did. Well, I think we definitely want an 18 key against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So let's just show off his 12 key super attack now, and then next time he comes around, we can go back to going ham with him. So yet again, taking no damage. So here's his 12 key super, the Galactic Buster. I think that's a pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it looks cool. Almost 800k as well, so definitely not bad. And there's the level 5 dodge again. So Bojack showing out in his showcase here. 2 level 5 dodges, that's definitely nice. And then Turles wants to show off a little bit too, so additional super for him with the additional chance to stun, which came in. So Buhan, will he finish him off with the Ghost Kamehameha? Yes, crit for 8 mil. Everybody wanted to show off on that rotation, damn. So the real fight starts now. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta versus LR Bojack. Obviously, in comparison of those power levels, if you think about the show, this would be incredibly one-sided. But, you know, that's that's Dokkan for you. I'm always a big fan of underdog characters getting good units. Like, if you haven't seen any of the stuff on the new Turles on JP, I think he's amazing. In fact, really, apart from the free SR one... Oh, there you go. Frieza wants to get a free dodge too. So this is the hidden potential showcase, apparently. But, of course, he wanted to dodge the normal attack and take the super attack. But I guess that's okay. We'll get to see Bojack with a bit more boosted defense. So... And I completely lost my train of thought. I was impressed with the Frieza dodge. So... Yeah, sorry, underdog units, Turles. So every Turles card is actually really good, apart from probably the free SR one that you get from the event. Because the Tech and the Int one both have a 50% chance to stun. The Int one is a great support unit. The Tech one is self-sufficient, so really works well on the Extreme Tech team, especially because he has Saiyan links for Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So yeah, really all of the Turles units are quite good, considering how he's pretty much a nothing character beaten by a pre-Super Saiyan Goku. So okay, so we'll have a nice defensive boost with Bojack because we started on lower health. So he's got 113,000 defense, still got over 300,000 attack, close to 400,000. So I don't think we'll need to heal. I don't think Bojack will take him out in one go, but he might do. He's got the 18 key super. Let's go for it. Grab that. So he should tank pretty well, even against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So yeah, double digits. That boosted defense from the start of the turn definitely coming in handy. And the 18 key super. I never get tired of seeing this super animation. It's pretty awesome. And then yeah, hitting over a mil on the Super Saiyan 4. I'm sure you're used to seeing by now from showcases or playing the boss rush yourself that when you get to the actual Super Saiyan 4 boss phase, they take a lot less damage than the other phases. So Bojack still casually doing over 1 million damage. And I guess we could go into the first part of the event. I am quite tempted to see just how much damage he can actually do against Cooler if we can get to the final stage. Obviously he can't crit, so with the type disadvantage it's not going to be the best damage. So oh, just short on key. Get a little bit of health. Because yeah, next turn, actually, you know what? We won't bother getting all the way to Cooler because the unit can't crit. So he's obviously not going to put out too impressive a number, even with his high super attack level and stats. So it's not really a good showing for him. But I have just realised that next turn we should be able to Dokkan attack with him. So unfortunately we didn't get key with anyone else, so we could actually end it that turn. But let's have Bojack end everybody's lives on this turn. And we just have enough to get the super. Can we get enough orbs here to get the Dokkan mode? There we go. I knew it was close, but I wasn't sure if that purple would quite push it over. So we're going to get the Dokkan attack with Bojack to absolutely destroy the Cooler Squadron here. There we go. Okay, so LR Bojack 18 key Dokkan attack. Obviously, it is just against the first stage Cooler Squad, so they are going to get absolutely obliterated. So can we see 4 million? Maybe just 3. Let's see. How much can he do here? 2,000. Ooh, 3.64 million. So obviously, though, you know, this first phase units take much more damage, and a Dokkan mode from an LR is always going to be impressive. But 3.6 mil without a crit, and that's on the Thouser, so not on the unit that you had type advantage over. If we targeted Dore, it probably would have done a lot more than that. But yeah, that is pretty crazy. So there you go. That is LR Bojack. Definitely a very underrated, very, very powerful unit. But of course, as a summonable LR, he is not easy to get. If you saw my stream, we went 750 stones deep on his banner and did not pull a single LR. In fact, we didn't even really pull any good SSRs apart from physical Gotenks. So that banner was not kind to me. So hopefully you all had some better luck. Tweet me your summon pulls at the Masked Ningen if you did manage to pull him. I've seen some pretty good pulls. My buddy JCV Goku has ridiculous luck. I'm sure he's a Bandai spy. He pulled him on his first multi, and then he messaged me this morning. He pulled a Mighty Mask dupe from a single. So definitely a little bit salty over that, but I'm saving the rest of my stones for Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Maybe we'll do a restock before the banner goes away. I'm pretty sure the banner is around until the day I get paid again, so you never know. It's one of those, I don't normally ever advise like chasing LRs because you're going to have to whale out pretty hard sometimes, but Bojack is a unit that is definitely worth chasing. He is very, very good, especially, like I said, if you're struggling to complete Extreme INT Super Battle Road. So well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. We're on the road to 500 subscribers here at the channel, so hashtag 500 Mortals Plan all over the comments. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.